on today's episode we're catching up with Eugene Tan, Aquabumps photographer. Huge has been shooting for over 20 years. He's Bondi based. When we're all in bed at 5 o'clock in the morning, Eugene's up at the crack of dawn getting photos of sun, surf, sand, everything amazing that we can appreciate. Here's Huge.
My name's Eugene Tan. Most people call me Huge. I own a business called Aquabumps, which focuses on beach and surf photography. It's based in Bondi and I'm 37 years old. I've always been into photography. I started when I was very young. The first memory of owning a camera was when I was about 9 years old. I did love shooting, running to the darkroom and teaching myself that way because it taught me what aperture was and what shutter speed was and stuff like that. But yeah, no one really showed me the ropes. With what I do, no one really does. There's not like a cadetship or an apprenticeship, or no one says, here, I'm going to teach you everything and off you go. It's kind of got to find your own way around. The internet's an amazing way to learn as well. There's so much content on how to learn. There's videos, tutorials. I find that a great source of inspiration. There's a lot of interesting photographers in there. I follow their work. I read, I buy every photo book basically you see in the shop. I check out what everyone else is doing. I was more focused in the arts, so I guess I knew pretty early on that I was going to do something creative in my life. I wasn't destined to be an accountant. I had this corporate design job. I was the creative director at a company called Eclipse. I was there for 10 years. And on the side for many years, I used to wake up in the morning, take pictures, go for a surf, compile it all into an email, and then push it out. Email was new, you only got 10 emails. Now everyone gets way too much email. But you imagine like in '99, you got 10 emails, you read every single one, everything, So I thought that was a good time to use email as a mechanism to push out some photos of the beach, because that's what people wanted to see. Now you got to remember, there's no blogs, there's no Facebook, Flickr, Tumblr, Twitter, none of that stuff was even, you wouldn't even have thought it'd be possible. The creative outlet at Aquabumps was take pictures, broadcast it to some friends, kind of rub it in a bit, saying, wouldn't you rather be here? Basically a bit of escapism for people in corporate jobs. And I used to go and then get through all this and go into the city and sit in my little cubicle without a view, and that was basically how it kind of evolved. Timing, I have to say, timing was on my side. The idea was original, it was new, there was no blogs, it was a good time to be kind of getting into the space. But essentially my day is the same, it starts the same. I wake up at sunrise, I go to the beach. So it's the same as it was 12 years ago. I spend a lot more time in the gallery after that. I used to go to a day job to try and make it all work. Essentially now I come to the Aquabumps gallery in Bondi. I organise a lot of stuff in here. I've got people helping me, I've got staff. It's a great business.
Some of them come in the gallery, it's just incredible. They're like, oh, we've come from Italy, we've been reading in Italy for years. So, it's a lot bigger than just little Bondi. A lot of people, it's just Bondi. We love you,
There's so many possibilities out there. I've done swimming with a camera, helicopter. I think I've covered the whole of South Bondi, every angle, every bush. There's always something different down at Bondi. That's what kind of brings you back every day. I travel when I want something specific, so you go to Tahiti, shoot some underwater waves, go shoot Chopu, a beautiful wave. Out of all the places I've been, I'd have to say Banzai, Pipeline, Hawaii would be one of my favourite places to visit. There's talent there on tap. I was last there, Bruce Irons paddles out, John Flines paddles out, just talent that you don't really have access to the big names in Bondi. Last year we brought out a book. It was a real kind of love job, this one. I self-published it. It's big, it's A3. It's based on a day at Bondi. The start of the book is in the morning and the end of the book is the evening, and everything that goes on in between. Huge spreads, it's nearly 1 metre wide when you open it up. It's also, it has everything from the crowds to the early morning surfers, and it's segmented by these timestamps. This is 1:37 p.m. It won an award, it won Best Book, which is pretty big to be recognised by your peers. There's some serious talent amongst the professional association. It's a nice feeling knowing that you put all this energy into something and something really good comes out. I never really thought anything would happen with it, so yeah, it's just how it evolved.
Thanks for watching the show. Stay tuned for next time on Yeewtv.